If you are here because of the title of this video, then I welcome you all to Tea Talks Truth. Okay, so raise your hand if you've ever been personally victimized by the "when are you getting married" question, because same. If I had $1 for every time I've been asked that, I would be rich enough to buy a husband at this point, I promise. If you belong to a traditional family, I am sure that you have been told several times that you are of age to get married when you are just 24 and unsure of what you're doing in life at all. How many times has your family told you to marry this guy someone told them about? The same guy who is stable and belongs to a good family. I have been in this situation a few times, and honestly, I stopped reacting to it after the first couple of times. And you know why? Because I realized that I have worked too hard on my self love, on my goals and dreams to simply surrender to society's timer that is buzzing constantly. I was watching this Indian movie the other day that says society teaches women to be naive because if they truly understood the fact that they don't really need a man to live their lives fully, what would be the value of a man? I don't totally disagree with this. And I'm not saying that we don't want a man or we shouldn't want a man, but we don't really need a man out of loneliness or self-worth issues. And that's why I have my own belief system when it comes to marriage and settling down. And yes, while companionship is beautiful, so is becoming the woman you were always meant to be on your own terms. But sadly, a lot of people who grew up in a traditional family would never get to feel this way. So, since the beginning of time, there have been a few milestones set for us to make us look successful and accomplished in front of other people, and this applies to both men and women. This starts from graduating and then getting married and having two kids. If you don't do this step by step, then people simply judge you and you are considered to be a failure. I've been there myself when I did not know how to cut the noise and be true to myself. I started to believe that maybe I really am running behind because most of the people I know are like either getting married, and if not married, they at least have a great career. The pressure is so real, sometimes you start to question your own choices. Am I being too picky? Am I doing something wrong? Maybe I should marry that guy who belongs to a good family, even if he has no personality. And then I became more aware and understood that we all have a different timeline and no two stories can be the same. And that moment changed everything for me. This whole journey of realization is a story for another day. If you are going through something similar, here is what I want you to do, and I will add a bonus affirmation with each one of these for you to practice. So make sure to take notes. First, I need you to start validating your own timeline. You are not behind, you are not late. You are right where you are meant to be. We often compare our lives to other people, but their story cannot be the measure of our worth, can it? So just take a moment to remind yourself that there is no one size fits all path to happiness or to success. And repeat after me. I honor the pace of my own journey. I trust the timing of my life. Second, learn how to set some boundaries with love. I personally love this one because this was a game changer for me. The moment I started to say that I'm not ready or this is not a priority for me right now, I felt good about myself because I was finally owning my truth and I was not doing this to hurt anyone else. And I promise you, my family actually started to understand my point of view. You can acknowledge your family's love while gently refusing to let their expectations overpower your choices. Try it for yourself next time when this topic comes up. Simply say something like, I appreciate your concern, but I promise that I will make this decision when it feels right for me. And you can use this affirmation for yourself. I can love people and still choose what's right for me. Okay, so next I want you to define what settling down means to you. Society's definition of settling down may not be what you think of it. What if, instead of rushing into marriage, you are settling into your values or your dreams or maybe your healing? Maybe you are settling down every time you choose therapy, financial literacy, or your own apartment. Settling down is not just a ring on the finger. It can also look like rooting yourself in your own truth. To feel more rooted, you can repeat this after me. I am allowed to define what fulfillment looks like for me. Next, I want you to release the shame around it, because there is and there can never be any shame attached with choosing yourself. There is no shame in being single, no shame in wanting more than the traditional path laid out for you. Choosing your truth does not make you difficult, it makes you courageous. So say this now. My path is sacred. I release the need to apologize for living it. And the last thing, and this is for the category of people, including me, who are just waiting for the right person. Maybe you are not resisting love, but you are actually open to it, and maybe you are just waiting for the right person. I want to let you know that it's okay. This does not make you picky or unrealistic. Just because you have not met your soulmate yet, if that is something you believe in like I do, then it's okay. Please don't settle for less than what you deserve, but also don't try to fantasize an idea of a perfect partner. Please, if you would like, I can create an entire video on this. I consider myself to be an intentional person when it comes to relationships. So I do feel the need to understand a man's values and vision, especially when I know who I am as a person. When I know the depth of love that I am capable of, you should not be willing to settle for someone just because a clock is ticking or your relatives are talking about you. Choosing someone just to silence the noise around you is a betrayal to the love you truly desire. It's okay if you are waiting for the one who sees you, not just as someone to marry, but as someone to build a soul-aligned life with. In the meantime, become that person for yourself. And repeat after me. I am whole on my own. The right love will meet me in my wholeness. It won't complete me, but complement me. And another important thing here, not all pressure comes from a bad place. Sometimes it's actually love, and sometimes it's fear. Our parents want us to be happy and secure, and they have been trained to think that marrying is what gets you there. So don't take it personally, as this is what they know the best. This is their love and concern, and that's okay. But my advice to you is that live your life in a way that makes you truly happy. It makes you feel more like yourself. Whether this means marrying at 24, 34, or maybe never. Build a life so full and joyful that you never feel like you're waiting for someone to complete you. And if you do choose to settle down, let it be from a place of abundance, of love, not anxiety or pressure. And I know that the pressure is real, but you know what's more real? The version of you that's choosing to write her own story. I want you to be real for her sake. And that is all I have for you today. If you like the video, then hit the subscribe button. I really, really, really value the love you show, and also share it with someone who maybe needs to hear this and release the pressure of when are you getting married. I will see you in the next video. Sending you all so much love and light.